I really think people are lazy, but they want to be lazier. So that's kind of where my idea of the week comes from, because I was thinking, like when you're out and there's like a wall, you just kind of lean on it and like put your foot on there and it's comfortable. Well, like what if you could get moved around in that position? Like you could literally just, it's almost like a standing up, I call it the Lazier chair, almost like a standing up scooter where you're basically rolling around in a standing up scooter. And so this is an example of what I was looking at. Let me see if I can share my screen. So basically, this is the concept, right? So I saw.
So we're able to have
I saw this
work with less
device.
strain, do a better job, focus on their work.
At the end of the day, you're not going to be tired anymore. It makes your job so much easier.
We're
You see
very
how it
glad
just
to
picks
have
them
a
up?
product
Now
here,
imagine if you could be
service,
picked up
so
like
we can
that
help our
and
workers,
move
have better experience.
as you're
This is
walking
a
down the
very
beach
unique
boardwalk.
product. There's nothing out there like it. Just like there's nothing else out there like a Mack truck.
Yeah, this
really
one,
like what
this
they
thing
did
doesn't
with
have any kind of motor on it. But yeah, it's like,
out there.
So then I was thinking, well, I started looking around. I'm like, well, I could develop my own motors. There's like all these motorized, scooters and things hitting the market. But then I ran into this, right? It's about $500. And basically it's like an adapter type of thing that you add on to a Segway. So anyone that has a Segway or a hoverboard, you could basically build around it. So I was like, wow, that literally provides the motor and everything I need for the driver. So this was an original design that I came up with. So, ideally it was supposed to all fold into a very compact feature. Like these wheels would go inside of this as it all folded. This is just rough. My rough prototype I would do out of tubing or something. But then I'm thinking, what if I could replace the whole front two wheels with some kind of mechanism that attaches to a Segway, and basically people would just buy like a foldable type of device that would how do I move this? I don't know what this is. I'm just stop sharing. But yeah, basically they could buy a little foldable device that they just pull out of their car. If you could make it the size of the scooter, and basically just attach your Segway or hoverboard, whatever you have, and now you could basically be walking around. I'm thinking like Venice Beach, or some kind of beach area where all the bikes and whatnot are going down the boardwalk. But now you're just literally like leaning up against this like chair type of thing while the Segway is pulling you. And I would always assume too it would add to the life of the battery on the Segway, because now it's no longer supporting like your 200 pounds. It's like maybe a fraction of that.
okay. So was that that kit, does that include like the motorized part of it?
No, so the Segway, let me reshare this. Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking at their price point and it's about $500. And it doesn't come with the Segway. So this is just the adapter. You see, it's like grayed out. So
Okay.
they're just selling this top part here with the little wheels that's going to sit on it, and these little tanks here. I guess it shoots these little bubbles or gels or something, like a mechanized weapon type of thing.
Yeah.
And then you can control it with joysticks or the remote, but in this situation you could literally use the same the same foot controls to keep everything as simple as possible. So you could have the foot controls here and you lean forward, back. Maybe if you're using a Segway, you might want only one wheel in the back so you can have more freedom of rotation or something.
Okay.
But that was my idea